What up? And welcome back to the Cracking Kids Podcast, the podcast we talk cryptids, urban legends,
and all things spooky.
That's right. I'm trying to transition over. It's hard for me.
I think it sounds good that way.
Yeah, it does, but it's hard. I know what I'm used to. I like everything to be all things. That's what I like. Everything, all things. Spooky. Anyways, I'm Mike with a C, joined here by Corey with an E.
I did get to meet Corey without the E.
He did, yeah.
And, I mean, he's pretty cool dude. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, at the Central PA Bigfoot and Cryptids Fest.
Which we're actually going to do a whole episode on because we had such a fun time there.
We did have a fun time, and we're actually working to bring a special guest. Or we won't spoil any of that.
Yeah.
From the festival. But it should be fun. We were able to make a lot of connections. I think we can get a lot of cool people on the cast. I just also think we have to figure out how we want to do it.
Yeah. We got to be strategic.
We do. We have to
sprinkle them in. We got to sprinkle them in.
We got to sprinkle them in. And also, I don't know. Sometimes it's like we do interviews. I'm not a great interviewer.
See, my problem with interviews is like, it's just like I get bored.
Yeah. And I can't riff with somebody that I don't really know because I don't want to offend them.
Yeah.
Like I will say when Mark was here from Beards, Brews, and Barbecues, like he was easy to riff with.
Yeah, he just jumped right in with us.
Yeah. So it was like perfect. Felt comfortable with him immediately. Other guys, I don't know. I can be a little sarcastic, and I think it comes across as not nice at times.
Not nice.
But yeah, not nice at times. But we're definitely going to work on that. Talk to a couple people there. Before we get too far into the episode, one, I want to talk about our friends over at Rustic Supply Company.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to be sending us a lamp, and it is freaking sweet looking.
I feel like we're going to have to prop that up.
Oh, we're definitely going to put it. It's going to be here on the set.
Yeah.
You're going to have to check out our shorts on YouTube and over on Facebook.
I'm going to start like building more shelves and stuff coming off here.
Yeah. I like that. And you know what? I'm going to throw this out there. If we get to, say, I don't know, like 800 followers on Facebook before December, we'll throw that lamp in a giveaway.
Ooh.
I'll do that. I'll freaking do that. Listen, I'm all about.
He's the wheeling dealing machine over here.
At one point, I threw our shirts on the table for $5. But then I did the math in my head, and I took those signs down pretty quick.
You did. I'm like, oh, you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, probably not. Seeing as somebody with a 50 could buy like half our shirts. So, but that brings me on to my next point. We have our shirts from the Bigfoot and Cryptid Festival. I posted a video on Facebook of those. If you're interested, if you're local to Central PA and you can meet us up, they're $10. If you need them shipped somewhere, we're shipping them for $15, so it's still uber cheap. It's hard to find a shirt for $15.
Yeah, and we got a lot. If you're a small person, we have a lot of those shirts, and if you're a bigger person, we have a lot of those shirts.
Yeah, so we have all sizes. Looks Corey's saying. We have them in gray and black. Limited supply on the gray on some of the sizes.
The XL.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Limited supply on the gray and the XL.
Yeah.
I think we have one more.
So it'll be gone probably by the
time
this
listen,
comes
if we
out.
have a lot of interest in them, one phone call, that's what it's really cool that we're able to use a local person to make them. One phone call and I can pump out some more shirts.
You'll pump them out.
That'll make the wife super happy. What else I got?
Stickers. We still want to get rid of some stickers to you guys.
Yep. You hit us a 5-star review. Send us an email at krakencanscast@gmail.com, and we'll send you stickers. And Corey will send you a hat. Well, I don't know. We do have hats, but I don't know. I don't know if the hats are on the table.
Don't be wheeling and dealing those hats, okay?
Corey loves these hats, so part of them he's selling them for like $55 a piece, just so nobody has interest in them. So you can just have them all.
Yeah, so I can keep them all to myself and just look at them in the box.
Yeah, that's kind of what we have going on over here at the show. So if you like what you hear today, even if you think like I don't want these bozo stickers and stuff, still give us a 5-star review on whatever you're listening to. It really helps grow the cast.
And if you get a sticker and you no longer want it, go down to the local corner, give it to your homeless person. He will stick it somewhere, and it gets us some eyes on the podcast.
Yeah, as long as he sticks it somewhere visible.
Yeah.
Homeless people have been known to stick them up their butts. So,
yeah.
Anyways,
If somebody else then is looking at their butt, they'll see it and they'll be like,
it's true. This is
crack-
true. Yeah.
cracking cans cast.
Yeah, it'll be like crack, ass crack. No, cracking cans. Wow.
Yeah.
These guys have a podcast. I should really go check that out.
Yeah.
How'd that get there?
See, that's how it works.
Yep, and we're telling you. Hopefully you tune into this exact episode when you find it in the homeless guy's bumhole, and you'll know exactly what's going on with the episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're doing this episode a little bit different today, Corey. We're not jumping right into the beer part, right?
Nope.
All right.
We're going to jump into just a little bit of the intro about what we're talking about today, and then we're going to slowly slide into the beer part.
All right. That sounds good.
So,
Hold on a second. Hit the beer crack. All right, go ahead, Corey.
the words curse and haunting get thrown around quite a bit, sometimes in situations that can be easily and scientifically explained. But for today's topic, I will be discussing a lake, the unsettling history, and why those words curse and haunting can absolutely be associated with Lake Lanier.
Lanier?
Lanier.
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 Okay. In the state of
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yep.
Go Dogs.
It's like an hour north of Atlanta.
Okay.
So it has become a common theme for me so far in this cast that I like my lakes.
You do like lakes.
Lake Champlain, Lake Shawnee,
Mm-hmm.
now Lake Lanier.
Yep. And you did the otters. They're not a specific lake, but they are found in lakes.
In lakes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Krampus, he flies over lakes.
Yeah. Every Christmas.
Shit, yeah.
Something like that.
Something.
But I mean, I think it's funny too, just like with us doing the podcast so far, that we just kind of find the topics that we enjoy looking at. Like, you know, you and your mans and your bridges.
Yeah, dude. Big time man on a bridge kick.
Yeah. I like the locations.
Location.
And apparently the lakes.
Yeah. You're drawn to
But
you're just drawn to the water.
Yes. Yeah.
Like a swan.
Yeah. Or like a crappy.
Crappy.
I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say a crab at first.
Yeah, no.
Like a crab.
A
Where he
crab.
walks with his hands in the air, pinching them all over the
Yeah.
place.
When I was picking a beer for this episode, I wanted something that really captured the mostly depressing mood of this lake. The history here is heavy, not just the weight of the water, but the weight of everything beneath it. The drowned towns, the lost lives, the pain and secrets buried deep. As we dig through the stories today, you can feel that weight settle in. It's a place where history isn't just remembered, it's carried like a shadow beneath the surface. That's why I chose a beer called Heavy Water. It's more than just a name, it's a symbol of how this lake holds onto its past, both the beautiful and the tragic. The beer that we are drinking today, Heavy Water, is an American Stout coming in at 5.8% ABV, which also fits perfectly with this topic, as the water of this lake is
58 degrees all year
it
long.
might be. No, it's down south.
Oh, south.
Yeah, down south.
Take us way down south.
But the water of the lake is typically dark and murky.
Oh, well, that makes more sense then.
It it's kind of perfect that we're drinking a stout.
Yeah, we're drinking some mud water. Corey just finished his mud water. He did it back-to-back episodes.
No.
He just
No.
he looked right at the camera, hammered
Oh
it
my
back, and then set it
God,
down.
no, I did not even mean that.
Sorry. I'm gonna I'll top you off a little bit.
All right, look,
There we go.
we're
Bam.
back.
Yeah, we're back. Like it never happened.
And this beer is from a new brewery for the podcast here. We got Foam Brewers out of Burlington, Vermont. Wasn't too much on their site, but what I did find was this beer was founded in 2016 by an eclectic group of industry professionals with a shared appreciation for brewing, science, art, music, and culture. If you would like to get to know more about the individuals behind the brewery, stop on by for a little foam.
Or email Corey.
KrakenCansCast@gmail.com.
There you go.
And just put in the title, Corey.
Corey. He'll know what that means.
or the subject.
I won't even look at it then.
Unless there's no E, then that shit's going right in the trash.
Garbage.
So like I said, there isn't too much on their site, but I did see that they have some pretty cool beer names, such as Alien Observer,
Ooh, I like that.
Dead Flowers, Built to Spill, and ready for this one? You're gonna like this one, Valley of the Dolls.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when you started Valley, my brain instantly tried to fill that in. Dolls was far from my mind, but it is a good spot.
Yeah, Valley of the Dolls. So yeah, they got some cool beers. I don't really know too much more about them because there wasn't too much on their site. So I guess we're just gonna have to take a trip down there sometime and talk to the guys and girls.
I have a hookup up there where we could stay.
Vermont?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I think you told me. I think you told me about that. Hookup.
Probably.
Yeah, you did.
Probably. Corey listened? Maybe. He's not totally sure.
Yeah. But that's the beer we got for today, so
boom shakalaka. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Hear that? That wasn't empty.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a stout.
Corey, you're not a fan of stouts, are you?
Well, okay, so I used to not be. Last winter, I was drinking a lot of stouts and barrel aged.
Was that because of your what was it that you got? Or it was a different beer every day?
Oh, the Advent calendar I got. Yeah. There were some in there, but honestly, it was the Heavy Seas variety pack that had the the barrel aged bourbon stout, whatever it was in there. That thing got me hooked.
Yeah.
And then my brother-in-law, he can't drink some things and he gags, so
I threw up.
So he gave me his. He can't drink that type of stuff, so he gave me those, and then I think there might have been Trogs or somebody had a nice one. I don't know. I just started to really acquire that taste.
Yeah. I like them.
I really enjoy them now.
I never hardly ever get them when I go anywhere.
Yeah.
But I like, and this one's really good. You know what the only issue I have with this one right now is? When I drink a stout, I want it to be a nice December evening. Dude,
yeah, today was hot.
Fucking hot today, dude. It was hot. 95, 90. It was, dude, I sweat my balls off.
But did it make you feel a little cold drinking this because it made your mind think of those winter months?
I guess maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe it did. Maybe it did.
Maybe it didn't.
Maybe it didn't. Made me happy, though, because I like the taste. So with that,
let's go.
Listen, I figured out I have a superpower. Ready? Beer crack. See that?
Dude, I thought you were going to fart.
No.
Dude, I was waiting for it.
Oh, that is not a superpower that I recently discovered, believe it or not.
Yeah,
it's something I've been well aware of my whole life. Yeah. Yeah, anytime I say it, it just happens. Beer crack. See that? Happen again. The power of editing.
All right, before we dig into this topic, I do got some sources for us here.
Corey digs in. Beer crack. All right, I'm done. I got to use my power for good, not evil.
First source I used was on the website oxfordamerican.org.
Dude, so you know that was a solid.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's some truth
freaking
to it.
Oxford.
Yeah. Article titled "The Haunting of Lake Lanier," written by Anjali Andretti.
Mario Andretti?
No, Anjali Andretti.
I feel like we're saying the same thing, but we're not. It's weird.
Yeah, it does sound the same. And then I got one of our favorites, allthat'sinteresting.com.
Yeah, I knew it was coming as soon as you said. It was either that or Ranker.
Titled "Inside the 700 Deaths at Georgia's Lake Lanier, From Tragic Drownings to Freak Electrocutions."
Whoa.
Written by Austin Harvey.
Oh, yeah, Austin.
And then we got CNN.
Dang.
I know.
No, we're going to some solid news.
Article titled "A Georgia Lake's Dark and Deadly History Has Some People Seeing Ghosts," written by Faith Karamy.
Featuring Zach Baggins.
He doesn't make an appearance in this episode.
He just goes in a boat with nothing on.
Nothing on
at all.
Except for his cross.
Yeah, his cross. His glasses, of course, he has to see.
Yeah.
and just a recorder so you can try and catch some EVPs.
Yeah. And then the last one I used was just lakelanier.com/history.
Seems like that would be a solid site.
So we got some good sites here for this episode.
Absolutely. Dude, your shirt's sick. Keep looking at your shirt.
Yeah, I like your shirt too.
Yeah. We're rocking you can go on Facebook and see the shirts we're rocking, but we're rocking our shirts we bought from cryptidempire.com. We didn't buy them from the website. We actually bought them at the festival, but that's where you can go on there and get these shirts.
And you can go on there and get a 25% off coupon code according to his business card.
Yeah, but you have to have the business card.
We should try to see if we could get something with him about, getting like a Kraken code.
Code Kraken. Charge you an extra $5.
Yeah.
Because Corey's a putz. That's what I'll say. It'll be a Corey putz fee. Oh, like I'm any better.
Yeah. All right.
Son of a bitch.
So today we're taking a trip to Georgia. Approximately an hour north of Atlanta. And the lake is not connected with a specific town, but rather spans several counties throughout Georgia.
Sorry, so this is a big lake.
It's a big lake, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big lake. For geographical reference, Gainesville sits near the lake. So there's like a lot of towns like and stuff that sit around the lake, but like it's not just one specific, town. It spreads pretty far. And from the very moment construction of this lake began, it was met with a large amount of controversy. So let's backtrack a little and talk about this area, specifically the land, before there was a lake. This area sits on the western side of Forsyth County, which was once part of the Cherokee Nation. In the 1830s, the United States government forced most of these members out of the area. This was actually one of the southeasternmost origins of the Trail of Tears.
Wow.
Then after slavery was abolished, many former slaves set out in areas like Oscarville, which we're going to dig into here in a second, but Oscarville was the town that was predominantly in the area where the lake is that was flooded to create the lake.
Okay. Not the home of the Oscar Mayer Wiener, though.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no. This area, so with slavery getting abolished, them leaving to start their own lives, this area became a predominantly African-American populated area. However, due to racial tension and violence, Oscarville had a gruesome situation that occurred in 1912. So disclaimer, this next section is pretty intense and graphic.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Ooh, that was good.
Thank you.
That was a good hit right there.
Yeah.
On September 9th, 1912, a 19-year-old white woman named May Crow was found murdered. Her body was found in the woods off the shore of the Chattahoochee River.
That's where you go down yonder.
Yeah.
To the Chattahoochee.
I know, dude. Every time I just kept singing that song.
Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a dead girl. Sorry. Go on.
There is.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we're going to...
Shoot. Fail on my part.
You did. It's all right. So her body was found in the woods off the shore of the Chattahoochee River, where she was reportedly raped and brutally beaten. There was no investigation, no fair trial. Just a rush to judgment, and 4 young black people caught in the firestorm. Robert Edwards was the first to be arrested. He was barely in his 20s, a laborer, accused on little more than hearsay. He was jailed in the town of Cumming, but he never made it to trial. A mob of angry white men stormed the jail, beat him nearly to death, shot him, and dragged his body through the streets. They hanged him in the town square, leaving him dangling as a message. No one was punished. Then came Ernest Knox, only 16 years old. Police claimed he confessed, but it's widely believed this confession was forced under terror. He was tried and sentenced to death in mere days. But a legal hanging wasn't fast enough for the crowd. On September 10th, 1912, a mob of over 5,000 people gathered.
5,000?
5,000 people. They built a scaffold soaked in gasoline. Ernest, shaking with fear, was hanged, burned, and riddled with bullets. His death was not justice. It was ritualistic murder meant to terrorize every black person in the county. Oscar Daniel, age 17, was Ernest's friend. He was accused of helping with the alleged crime.
And that's who the town was named after.
No.
Okay.
Because it was already the town before it, yeah.
Okay.
It could have been, he could have been like Oscar the...
So he was named after the town.
He could have, yeah.
Did he live in a garbage can? Is he Crouchy? Sorry. I'm done.
So he was accused of helping with the alleged crime. Despite no solid evidence, he too was convicted and later executed by the state, hanged by the neck until dead.
So he was at least hung by the state.
Yeah.
So they're done with their like own form of vengeance in this town after the first two.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't just end with the boys. Trucy Jane Daniel, Oscar's sister, was also arrested. She was a young black woman accused of harboring her brother or being involved simply because May Crow had once worked in her home. Though she was not executed, she was jailed for weeks, her name forever linked to a crime she had nothing to do with. So then this awful situation led to straight terror throughout the town. So white mobs began a campaign of racial cleansing across Forsyth County. They rode through Oscarville and neighboring black communities shouting through the night, "Leave now or be killed." They burned homes, torched churches, and destroyed schools. Shots rang out. Families fled into the woods with nothing but what they could carry. Babies in arms, Bibles clutched to chests. More than 1,000 black residents were violently driven out of Forsyth County. They left behind land, homes, livestock, everything. And that land, it was taken, bought cheap, sometimes just stolen outright.
By the Native Americans.
No, the white folks.
Oh. Dang. I thought that was their chance to come back there.
No, they're gone already.
Gone.
Oscarville was never rebuilt. It became a memory. And years later, in the 1950s, the federal government came through with plans to build a reservoir. They called it Lake Lanier.
You know where would be the perfect place for a reservoir? This here town.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You see all these buildings and stuff? That's it. I can see
That's
it in
it.
my head right now, under 30 foot of water.
This whole process took 6 to 7 years until the lake was officially complete. So, like, before we dig into, like, construction of the lake, stuff like that, like, what's your thoughts so far just about the town of Oscarville and kind of what transpired there?
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty shitty,
Yeah.
which is like the obvious.
Yeah.
I think in this time period of the U.S., this is the only instance of this happening.
Yeah, it was happening
they're
all
all
over. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah. So, like, what I wanted to go over that for is just to kind of set the stage
I
for...
wanted to bring my mood down before we got into a good recording.
Yeah,
I knew I'd be all uppity in this recording.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do I bring Mike down? That's right. I'll tell him about how all these people died and they took all their land and they kicked them out.
Yep. I'll try to bring you back up, but...
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell.
So the construction timeline of the lake. So 1950, the United States Army Corps of Engineers began work on Buford Dam on the Chattahoochee River.
Ooh.
This was the main structure that would hold back the water and create the reservoir.
Start talking about the Chattahoochee. It can bring me back up.
Yeah.
It can be brought back up.
Way down yonder, Chattahoochee.
Never knew how much a muddy water meant to me. Well, I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about, I don't know.
Living in a little bout of love.
Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight.
All right.
That's enough. Whew. Hold on a sec. Hit the beer crack with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get a double beer crack on
hit
that?
it again.
Yeah. So then the land was purchased or seized from residents, farms, homes, businesses, and even cemeteries were cleared, or in some cases left behind. 1956, Buford Dam was finished, and the water began flooding the area, slowly covering over 50,000 acres of land. including what remained of Oscarville.
So are there still homes and everything? They just like left those standing
Yeah.
and just
They
flooded
took
them out?
some of the stuff they took down. I think like some of like the bigger like churches and stuff, they tried to like
They basically just knocked over and
yeah.
Yeah.
just left it. And they tried to relocate some of like the bodies in the cemeteries.
oh yeah, I'm sure they tried
But
super
I know,
hard.
yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Super hard.
So then by 1957, Lake Lanier was fully formed and full of water.
And catfish.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some big catfish in there.
Oh yeah, I went noodling down there before.
With his wiener.
What?
I don't know. I just
Gosh almighty.
that was just
This is a family show, Corey.
that was an impulse.
a family show.
Now, to make way for this lake, they flooded valleys, farmlands, and what was left of Oscarville, like I said. But the land remembers, and some say the lake does too. Oscarville wasn't just abandoned, it was erased. First by mobs, then by water, and now it waits beneath the surface, silent, but not forgotten.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah. You could probably say that too.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go over the official reason that was kind of given for why they wanted this reservoir built versus the real cost. Not necessarily money, but just kind of what it did to like this area of building the lake.
Okay.
So the official reason that they gave, quotation here, we're building Buford Dam to supply drinking water, generate clean electricity, and control flooding along the Chattahoochee River. That's what the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers told the public in 1950.
Listen, I respect that, seeing as I live 1 block from a river.
Yeah.
If you're gonna prevent flooding from a river, I respect it. I'm not sure how we need to take over an entire town to
Yeah.
get there, but
It was about progress, modern infrastructure, and the future. But the real cost,
was
What?
human flesh.
yeah, I mean, pretty much.
I like when you hit the
I
human
know.
flesh.
I haven't
so
hit,
went
I haven't
to
hit that
it.
in a
Yeah.
while, dude. I gotta bring back the human I'm gonna start including that in all my notes.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah. Even if it's about like
Yeah, like what's
trucks.
What's your topic? Fluffy bunnies
yeah.
that have a taste for human flesh.
Yeah. So like the real cost, like what really happened is we're going to drown entire communities, some with people still living in them. We'll dig up graves, but not all of them.
Wait, so people are still living in here when they're
Some. Yeah. Like they bought a lot of people out and stuff, but you always got some people that are like, they lived there for how many generations.
so
Or,
they turn the water on.
yeah.
Okay.
And they didn't have a choice then.
I thought it was like totally abandoned. I didn't realize there were still
Yeah.
people living there.
And the history we don't want to talk about. It'll sink under 160 feet of water and disappear.
160 foot of water.
Mm-hmm. That's
This
how
is
deep.
deep
That's
as shit.
yeah.
Wow.
So in reality, building Lake Lanier meant flooding over 50,000 acres of farmland, churches, and homes, displacing hundreds of families, many of them already victims of racial violence decades earlier, leaving behind roads, bridges, entire buildings, and possibly coffins under the water. On paper, it was a lake. In truth, it was a burial.
War crime.
All right, so
You're so over my shit today. I can just tell.
we're going to do a beer break here in a second. But
Okay.
before we do the beer break, what
Yeah.
are your thoughts so far on just kind of what happened in like when this lake was built? What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I do have a couple thoughts. One, I didn't realize people were still living here when they just turned
And
that
I don't know
water
how
on.
many, but
If there's one person in there still living in there,
Yeah.
that's one too many.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
be honest. And 160 foot
yeah,
lake. So this whole town kind of must have sat down in a bottom.
that's
of
what
some
I'm.
sort.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but that was my
Has
thoughts
to
too.
be, right?
Yeah, because 100. How do you? Unless you're up that's up to mountains.
Way up yonder.
Yeah,
Way up the
Way-
Chattahoochee.
yeah. We're
But
talking.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I will get to my thoughts.
Just spinning this.
Beer break. Beer crack.
break. Hold on a second. Hit the crack. All right, we're back from beer break. You know, that dude, I don't know why. This is just, it's got my jollies today.
You-
I don't know why I'm doing it because I have to edit in all the
You
beer
gotta
cracks.
put all the beer
It's going to
cracks
take
in,
so
yeah.
long to do it. I'm going to miss one and look like a total idiot when this comes out.
Yeah. I'm going to start throwing beer cracks in.
I'm not going to do them for you.
Then you're just going to look like an idiot.
I'm the wizard. I'm the wizard. Ugh. I'll have like instead of a beer crack, when you do it, it'll just make a fart noise.
All right, with
Every
the beer
time.
crack. Do my
Oh,
own beer
you
crack.
just do your
my
own.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do my own.
Yeah. Corey beer crack.
Is this lake cursed or haunted?
Oh, yeah.
Let's discuss.
Oh, shit.
We've been talking about the history of Oscarville, the lake. Now let's dive into some stories before we discuss whether or not this area, this lake, is cursed.
Well, we do have to dive.
That's what I'm saying.
We have to go way down there. 160 foot, you said?
Yeah.
Way down there.
Way down yonder.
Don't. I'm
Yeah,
going to start singing.
No. Stop. Beer crack. All right, we're back.
Woo, that was close.
Now, looking at this lake on a hot summer day, it is absolutely stunning and breathtaking. This lake is a very popular destination for tourists and locals. The lake attracts 10 to 11 million visitors each year.
I assume these people, which obviously you probably don't know, but these people have to know the history of the lake.
I honestly don't know if a lot of them do.
I don't know. I feel like we probably wouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
To
just
be honest, we would just
yeah, like, oh yeah, this
yeah,
is
we
great.
could just go to a lake. It's like, let's go to a lake with the families. And we
bring-
get there and we're jet skiing and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
you guys know this is where Satan's buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're podcasters now. We'll know all this stuff.
We will. Yep. And we'll be able to inform all of you guys.
That's why we're doing this.
That's what's up.
For the people.
For the people. Corey hit it. You're like Jack Swagger of,
Wrestling.
well, Jack Swagger of podcasting.
Oh, okay.
You're retired. Did you see that?
I did see that actually. Yeah, I did. So 10 to 11 million visitors each year. That's a pretty
That's a lot.
big number of people going to a lake. So there are a lot of people visiting this place, which means there's a higher probability of people dying.
True. Because of people getting grabbed.
Yeah, could
Oh.
be.
It could be.
I mean,
Grabbers.
more people you put together, the chance of somebody fucking up is
Oh, yeah,
pretty
for
high.
sure.
Since the lake was completed in 1957, there have been approximately 700 deaths at this lake, which is I think it's a lot.
Yeah, I would say that's a lot.
700. Since
700.
1994 alone, there have been 200.
Yeah. That's like, 10 a year? Yeah, 10 a year. No, more than that. Less than that. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna let's go ahead.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Get your fingers out.
No. I
Because-
do have my Crocs on, so I can get my nasty toe out if you want to see it.
Well, that one only counts as half because you chipped part of it
no,
off.
no, it's good. It's
oh,
all
it's
grown back.
healed. Okay.
I can't get the adhesive off my toenail.
It's still on there.
And it's just black. Look at it.
I don't want to say. Oh God, damn!
I told you.
No, I did not tell you to get it
Yeah,
out.
I told you.
Oh God.
Want to see it again?
No.
You owe me $1 for looking too, by the way.
No, you owe me a
I charge
dollar.
people to see that thing, man. It's not free.
Oh my God.
What is happening today?
All right, so all these deaths in the lake.
All these deaths.
Some blame it on the underwater ruins of this once standing town, Oscarville. Debris, trees, buildings, etc. that hide under the water could cause people to get stuck when they're swimming and eventually lead to drowning.
That seems a bit crazy to me.
It does. I mean, I'm sure not the whole lake is 160 feet deep, so I'm sure there's some spots where you might hit the top of a steeple.
Yeah, but I mean, just like, I don't know. Like when I get on a roof, it's not like, oh no, my feet are stuck. I can't move. I'm
Yeah.
standing on a roof.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or just in a tree. How many lakes have trees in them?
Probably a lot of lakes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't know. I'm just.
I know. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. It's fucking ghost, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And also, anytime you have a huge,
Huge.
huge,
Huge.
huge,
Huge.
huge. Can you stop?
Can't.
huge body of water, there's going to be waves, currents, undertows pulling people under. There have been some freak accidents, boat fires, missing people incidents on this lake. Lake Lanier is known for its murky water, which can be dark and have low visibility. So for me, you're already checking off one of the boxes if I want a cursed or haunted lake.
Yeah.
Because that water better be creepy too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Got to be like, yeah, nasty ass water.
yeah. And this is interesting. So according to an article from CNN, in 2017, longtime diver Buck Buchanan told local media that he sometimes felt body parts in the lake during his many excursions. He said, "You reach out into the dark and you feel an arm or a leg and it doesn't move."
Why would they be totally preserved? Are we talking about like skin and everything on an arm or leg? I feel like when you're down there, if you feel like a root just right, it could probably feel like a
Yeah, because
like
if it's really dark and murky,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you don't
you're
know
not
what
seeing.
you don't know what it
Yeah.
could be like the freaking creature of the Black Lagoon.
it could be,
You know what I'm saying?
dude. If I was the preacher, if I
Well,
was
there
the
could be
preacher
some
of the
preachers
Black-
down
yeah,
there. I don't know.
If I was the creature of the Black Lagoon, could you imagine? Like, you can see down there, you know.
Yeah,
So you see this diver, he's like reaching out.
like trying really hard to see and stuff,
Yeah.
and he can't see shit.
You just put your wiener out there. I don't know. It'd be funny. It's like, what the? It's like, oh, we got another diver coming. Here we go. It'd be funny.
Yeah. Then there's the story of the Lady of the Lake,
Now we're talking.
which originated from a real life story of two women that went missing.
At the lake.
Yes, at the lake.
I say these things for the people.
Okay, hey, if you
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yep.
People need to know.
They do.
So as long as you say for the people, it's
For
okay.
the people.
On a spring night in 1958,
So, sorry. This is after the lake's been constructed, right?
like
58?
right after.
Right after. Right.
Like it was like the next year.
Okay. Okay.
Two friends around 17, 18 years old, Delia Mae Parker Young and Susie Roberts,
Oh.
left a dance in Dawsonville and drove off in Susie's 1954 Ford sedan. Their route took them across a bridge over the dark waters
Yeah. Them dark waters.
of the newly formed Lake Lanier.
So this is a prom. This is like a prom night thing. Or is this just
I don't-
a dance?
I don't know how they did dances back then.
We're gonna say it's prom night. Prom night makes everything creepier.
Does.
If you throw a prom dress on somebody that died that night, that's creepier.
She was wearing a blue dress.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And she'll forever wait for her man.
For reasons still unknown, Susie lost control of the car. The car veered off the road and vanished into the lake below. Search teams scoured the waters, but no car and no women were found. All that remained were the skid marks leading to the edge. Which, dude,
No
when
comment.
yeah, like, well, no, okay, no, there's no poop involved in dance.
Okay, sorry.
No, I mean, no.
I know if they saw her underwear laying back
No.
there, like that'd be the last. That'd be if I'm gonna crash. That's what I'm getting rid of.
But it's like, okay, so it kind of blows my mind because they found skid marks on the road, right?
Yeah,
And then they,
you can see right where it's going.
like, you
there.
can see,
Yeah.
like
right here,
right here. This is where they
Its
went,
tires
right here.
left the road approximately right here and here.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, but like they couldn't find anything, so I don't know how
Yeah.
good they looked in the waters. If the waters were really dark,
Well, you did say yeah, and if it's
So-
a really deep part of the lake, maybe
yeah,
dark water,
160 foot.
160 foot. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Nearly a year later, 1959, a fisherman made a chilling discovery: the body of a woman in a blue dress floating near the bridge.
A year later.
A year later.
Whoa.
She was missing both hands and several toes, with no identification and no clear cause of death.
Foot fetish.
She was buried without answers.
So was this identified as Susie?
Not yet.
Okay.
The mystery...
Sorry.
No, it's good.
Dude, what's going on with you? There's so much gas coming out of you.
Me?
Both ends.
What's going on with you? Your mouth won't stop.
I know. I don't know. I am talking. I'm talking way too much today. Dialing it back.
The mystery lingered for decades until 1990. 1990, folks. So that's 32 years after the incident happened. Crews repairing Browns Bridge stumbled upon a rusted Ford sedan deep below the surface. Inside were human remains, along with personal belongings, positively identified as Susie Roberts. With that discovery, investigators concluded that the body from 1959 had been her friend, Delia Mae Parker Young. But by then, the legend had already taken root. Locals spoke of a pale woman in a tattered blue dress wandering Brown's Bridge at night, her face expressionless, her arms ending in nothing but air. Some say she's...
Wait.
What?
Her arms ending in nothing but air?
Yeah, because she doesn't have fingers or hands or whatever. So it's just like...
That's such an interesting way to word that.
I know, yeah. I had to think about it. Yeah, so
I have air arms.
So, like, I already thought about that earlier, so I already knew. So, yeah. I did the same thing earlier. I'm, like, sitting there in my chair as I'm doing
It
this.
just looks like two hoses going.
Yeah.
Just no hands.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like one of those things at, like, the car dealership.
Yeah, the inflatables.
The
That's what I thought
inflatables.
right away.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, basically. Some say she's searching for her friend. Others believe she's a warning. A restless spirit forever bound to the waters that took her. And there was a newspaper article too, about like when the first body was found in 1959. So, I mean, that whole story is like legit. Like I saw pictures of the girls, the whole situation.
So you said has been seen.
Yeah, I guess like
or whatever. But there's no like she's never, I guess, caused anybody harm.
No. It's more or less she's just they see her standing like near the bridge or on the road, just in her blue dress.
Where's my car?
Waving her handless arms.
Yeah. Her hoses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's cool. There's something about the high school prom night. I think like every show, Are You Afraid of the Dark did one. I think it was Susie Q or something like that. Was the episode where, remember, the car like crashed over the bridge and the guy solved it or whatever, and it's very similar to this story. That's what this whole story reminded me of, the Are You Afraid of the Dark episode.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'll spend my time looking for that while you tell the next story.
Lake Lanier's deadliest day.
Ooh.
The 1964 Christmas tragedy. It was Christmas Day, 1964, a day meant for celebration and family gatherings. But on Lake Lanier, the holiday would be forever stained with sorrow.
What year was this? I'm sorry.
This is 1964.
Okay.
This is 6 years after the two girls went into the lake. A car carrying 11 people, including children and adults, was traveling near one of the lake's many bridges. For reasons still unclear, some say slippery roads, others suspect driver error, the vehicle veered off the bridge and plunged into the icy waters below. Rescue efforts were immediate but chaotic. The cold water and murky depths worked against the rescuers, making it nearly impossible to find the victims quickly. In the end, 7 lives were lost that day, 5 children and 2 adults. The community was devastated, families torn apart in an instant. So, I mean, that's, 4, 5, 6, say 7 years after the lake was completed, and that's 7, 8, that's right there's 9 deaths. At least, I mean, there could have been
just
others,
the ones that are recorded, not counting any like boat accidents or
Yeah.
anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Another death. And this one. So in 2012, tragedy struck the family of Tamika Foster, who is the ex-wife of singer Usher.
Oh, shit.
When her 11-year-old son, Kyle Glover, was tragically struck and killed by a boat on Lake Lanier.
So is she from that area?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. The heartbreaking loss brought renewed attention to the lake's dangers, and for decades, Lake Lanier has claimed hundreds of lives through drownings, accidents, mysterious circumstances, and the grief is still fresh. Following her son's death, Tamika Foster became one of the voices calling for drastic measures to make the lake safer. She urged officials to consider draining the reservoir to prevent further tragedies and to give grieving families some measures of closure.
Where do you drain this much
That's
water
what I'm
to?
saying. I wanted to talk about that because where the
Yeah.
hell do you put that much water?
Did you ever see the movie Beer Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put landfill in there and you just have them
That's
start
true.
drinking.
Yeah.
That's the only logical explanation.
Or, you know what we could do?
Ooh, big strolls.
We could just flood Florida and take it off the map.
We can't do that.
Why?
What will we talk about?
West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Mountain,
Yeah, you
Mountain
would.
Mama.
Yeah, you would.
I was waiting for you to say
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's true. We
Yeah.
still have West Virginia. Yeah. Like West Virginia is like the cryptid capital of the US.
Yeah.
Florida is the man capital because everything's Florida man.
Yeah.
Florida
yeah.
man, Florida man, Florida man,
Yeah.
Florida man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still got New Jersey, too, so
Yeah.
we can fall back
You
on.
Fuck New Jersey. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. I didn't think of New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we'll pump the water from this lake up
All
to
the way
New
up
Jersey.
to New Jersey.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be fine.
There we
It'd
go.
be fine.
Yeah. And then would we could have a beach then in Pennsylvania.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
We live we could go to Jersey Shore where we live.
Yeah.
It's just in the mountains, so it's not. It's just a town.
Yeah.
Who named that town? That's what I want to
Yeah.
know. Instead of a bitch.
But yeah, we could flood New Jersey, just take it off, and then we could have a beach, Pennsylvania.
Think if we flooded New Jersey, right? So we have beaches,
Yeah.
and then like our friends over at Cryptids and Cold Ones, they figured out some way to get rid of Ohio. 'Cause
Yeah.
they just despise Ohio. We could basically be connected.
Yeah.
They could be just one-way trip right to the beach,
Yeah.
right to us, to the beach. Be
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, be a lot of fun.
That works.
We're all having fun here,
Yeah.
except for people in New Jersey.
And Ohio, they
and
just got
Ohio.
thrown in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no issue with
No,
Ohio.
I do. I like
I-
Cedar Point.
Yeah, no issue with Ohio
Yeah.
at all.
We're talking about our friends over
Yeah,
at,
it's
over
yeah,
across the pond.
over there across pond in Michigan. Yeah, those limeys over there. Good day, mate.
Oh, Kyle.
Uh,
So, some of the recent deaths, according to all that's interesting.
which is my go-to source. I'm gonna be honest
Yeah.
with you. It's my go-to source.
If Mike ever does his Friends of the Cast thing, or he started at his house, I feel
do.
like all that's interesting should get added on the Friends of the Cast.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, they're one.
Yeah.
I'm going right home and adding them to the board.
Yeah. Right now.
Right between
Right now.
Champ and
Right now.
yeah.
Beer crack.
See, yeah, beer crack. Hold on, I'll be back. No, yeah, right between Champ and the Van Meter Visitor. I'll just say, what's it called?
All that's interesting.
Forgot.
Yeah. Oh, here's an interesting one.
Was it all interesting? All that interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
In March of 2023, so that's 2 years ago, a helicopter.
Give or take.
Yeah, I mean, give a couple months.
Or take.
No, it's literally give.
Or take. What month we in? I can't remember.
Give 5 months.
Yeah. December.
A helicopter crashed near Lake Lanier, killing 75-year-old pilot Larry Franklin when the helicopter struck power lines near the lake in one of the biggest busy roads. And then in July of 2023, 3 men died in separate incidents over a single weekend. Thomas Milner, 24, was electrocuted after jumping off a dock into the lake.
How was he electrocuted?
I didn't dig into it too much.
That's the damn power lines
know.
the helicopter
You're right.
ran into,
Yeah.
fell into the water.
Yeah. Because it was 4 months later.
I saw Corey's lips moving while he did the counting.
And the
so-
fingers. You can see the fingers. They were hiding.
yeah. Oh, I saw them.
Yeah. My toes were going too. You just can't see them.
In case they were needed.
Then so this is where I think the church steeple came into play.
Yeah.
A 61-year-old man was found dead after diving off the side of his boat. I think
So is this your thought or is
this
this
is just my thought.
Yeah, okay. I'm in. Yep,
Yeah.
church steeple.
I think he
he hit the church steeple head on.
So here's what I think happened, all right?
Okay. Yep.
So I think they were in their little John boat.
Yeah.
Right?
I doubt they were in a John boat if he was just diving off. I think
Ah.
he probably had like something bigger. There's
All
no
right.
way he was in a John boat and
All
just
right,
decided, I'm done fishing today. I'm going to go for a swim.
a big John boat.
Okay,
like I don't know. What do you call like a
A
pontoon? All right. He was in a pontoon, right?
Yeah.
I think their computer system was broken and it was reading like 160 feet. So he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
But really, it was like 16 feet.
Yeah.
It was 016 or
There's
something.
a fly on the screen right there where the zero should be.
Yeah. So then he dove in, hit the top of the church steeple.
Which still 16 foot is more than enough water to dive into, you would think.
You would think, but then
Yeah.
he didn't know that church steeple was there.
Right.
And
Yep.
he clunked
Good
right
clunk.
into it.
Dead.
Done. Yeah, that's what I think happened.
Yeah, I'm buying it. You talked me right into it.
And then that very same day, a 27-year-old man vanished while swimming. His body was discovered several days later.
What's your theory there?
Kraken.
Yep.
No, I think just
Lake monster.
no. I think just like the currents, undertow, rapid, something like that took him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like you even know like a lot of the great. I mean, this isn't the size of a Great Lakes, so don't be coming at me, folks.
Yeah.
But a lot of those big lakes, man, they look like oceans.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty big lake.
This is a big lake. I was looking at pictures on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Large.
Large Marge.
Large
We haven't
in
brought
charge.
we haven't brought Large Marge.
We haven't brought Large Marge up.
Yeah.
I have an episode cooking about her.
Oh.
And the legend that goes with her.
All right, so any thoughts about the deaths?
Church steeple?
I mean, there was no church steeple. That was
Yeah,
just.
he hit his head off a church steeple. So Corey said in the story.
What else
that's
do you
what I
think could
believe.
have? Like, what else do you think could have been? That's just probably the tallest thing back then.
It could have just been a rock. We don't know where this idiot was diving
Like a
from.
16-foot rock.
We don't know it's 16 foot deep, did we?
No, I just made that
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
You're
It's
right.
like-
yeah.
So it could have just been a rock out there. It could have been shallow water with a rock.
Yeah.
But, all right, here's my thought. We're talking about a potentially haunted lake, right?
Oh yeah.
What if he was like, this water is way too shallow to dive into. Way too shallow to dive into. But he dives into it anyways because
He was dared.
somebody was calling him.
Oh.
Come to me.
Like somebody at the bottom.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't blame him.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
No. I'd dive in face first too.
I'd dive in butt first.
What? Why would you do that?
Hit that steeple, baby.
Damn. Oh, damn. Hit that steeple. Oh, shit.
All right, folks. So now we
What are we
haven't.
doing here today?
You know what we're doing?
What are we doing?
We haven't been here for a while.
What?
We're going to Reddit.
Reddit? Yes!
Ah!
Cue the music.
Let's head to Reddit.
You want me to say it?
No, we're good. It's already played. We're done.
All right,
We're
all
done.
right. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty. We're all having fun here today.
It's just me and you.
Yeah, well, that's all I need. That me and Corey
Yeah, and our new
Is that-
shirts.
and our new shirts.
We got Mothman, we got Flatwoods Monster, and
And
me
we
and
got
Mike.
Two fucking idiots drinking beer and talking about a lake.
Yeah. I keep thinking our shirts are like the same.
I know. That's what it keeps throwing me off, that yours isn't a Mothman shirt. That's
Yeah.
why I looked at it just randomly over at you. It's like, that's Flatwoods Monster. And you're like, yeah. It's like, I don't know. I didn't know that. Didn't realize it.
Yeah. Reddit user.
Oh, I feel like it's been so long.
It's been so long.
So long.
That's why I saw this and I'm like, I'm throwing it in. I don't even
Yeah.
give a shit what
yeah,
it
I don't
says.
give a shit. What would I say?
No, I don't give a shit what
Oh,
this
what
says.
he says. I thought you meant like what
No,
Mike says.
No.
I don't give a shit what Mike says.
Yeah,
This
no.
is going in my story.
All right, Reddit user.
Reddit user.
Odd dash fox dash god.
Odd Fox God with some dashes. Welcome. Welcome to the cast.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, for sure.
This one has a title.
And the title is
The Woods
I was
by
gonna
Lake
guess.
Lanier are haunted.
Well, that's a good title.
Yeah.
That's better than what I was gonna come up with.
You were
let's
probably
be
gonna say
honest.
like dirty.
No, it was not gonna be dirty.
I was gonna say some other words. It wasn't just dirty.
Oh.
Just shut up. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I forget how to do this.
I know.
I just read it.
I think you just read it and I react.
Yeah. Not my personal encounter, but my brother's. We live right on the Chattahoochee and around 4 miles from Lake Lanier, the most haunted lake in the United States of America. The woods around the area are 100% haunted. Sometimes you get this oppressive, you are being watched, and it is not friendly feeling. I used to smoke weed out there, and the oppressive evil feeling would sometimes follow me until I left the woods and got in my car. I've even felt it during the day and heard things I can't describe. It's the kind of evil that quiets the birds, silences the bugs, and makes the trees stop swaying. There's even a patch of woods in my own neighborhood that I don't go to anymore because of the evil feeling I described. I haven't seen anything, but I've definitely felt it and heard it. My brother and his friend, on the other hand, did see something. And see, okay, so the thing that throws off, I feel like a lot of the credibility is they're smoking weed.
No way.
But
Brings more credibility to it, I think.
all right, good.
Yeah, that's
All
what we're going with.
Okay.
Dude, I'm looking at our sheet. I
Yeah.
don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're
I
good.
feel like we haven't hit a Reddit story since the Rougarou, when the guy had his backpack full of like
Oh,
M&Ms.
yeah. That was a
Dude.
good one too.
It was a good one. But we're talking about like episode 29.
I know we kind of been neglecting.
Yeah,
or, like-
yeah.
It's been like half of our show,
I can't think of. Well, nope.
give or take.
Episode 32 was the Reddit episode, so we did talk about Reddit on that one. I forgot about that one there. Sorry about that. But besides that, yeah. We've not been getting a whole lot of Reddit.
We've been neglecting Reddit.
We have been neglecting Reddit, or
Reddit's neglecting us.
we've been taking ourselves more serious because, to be honest, Reddit. Just be honest.
Yeah.
You never know what
Yeah,
you're
we're
getting
we're
into.
moving up in the world.
We are. Yep. We're moving to all things interesting.
Anyways, so this dude's brother and his friend were smoking weed in the woods on the banks of the Chattahoochee. This little secluded ledge of mud and trees right off of a walking trail where the dirt dips down toward the river. It was around 12, almost 1 a.m. They heard the normal sounds of the forest, but they were hearing footsteps walking around and started talking to each other about it. They speculated on what it was, and one of them said out loud, "That's gotta be a deer."
Could be a Rougarou.
Well, whatever was listening to them took offense. It didn't like being compared to a deer. My brother and his friend felt the same oppressive feeling I have felt many of times before and turned around. This shadow, around 9 feet tall, is standing at the top of the dip, glowing white eyes leering down at them. The two of them didn't say a word, didn't even look at each other. They just scrambled up the right side of the dip and started running as fast as they could for the car.
They got that good weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
good
got
stuff.
that Pineapple Express.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to that dip in the dirt by the river a lot.
I ain't seen no guy come walking up to me saying, "Arr."
I went there recently and heard something strange during the day that caused me to start running for my car as fast as I could. My brother was in the car about 1,500 feet away and heard it too.
Why are they so close? What is it? What are you two doing? Seriously.
Well, my brother was in the car 1,500 feet? That's pretty far, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are they so far away?
That's what I'm saying.
thought you
What are
said-
you,
I
what are you
thought-
doing?
I thought you said why they were so close.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah.
What?
I don't know.
1,500 feet, though, that's far.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what that's what I meant. Damn it.
It's all right. It was like an organic chainsaw mixed with a high-pitched bird.
Wait, that's what the noise sounded like?
It says it was like an organic chainsaw mixed with a high-pitched bird. What the fuck's an organic chainsaw?
I don't know.
One built in America.
Yeah. Not built in America. Organic. Built in Canada.
Or I had forgotten my bag. All right, reset. Can crack. We're back. I had forgotten my bag, which had the keys to the car. I snagged it as fast as I could and just started running. The sound followed me like it was pursuing me. I'm out there a lot and know most of the bird sounds, and that didn't sound like anything I've ever heard. The road leading to it doesn't seem safe either. My brother and the same friend were driving at night with the floodlights on, and they saw...
Why do these guys keep going to smoke weed out there?
I know, probably be finding a different spot.
Yeah. I think so. Like the Kmart parking lot, like a normal human being.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or like the DG.
The DG, yeah, go smoke at Dollar General. Ain't nobody judging you there.
Yeah. Could probably buy that shit there
Yeah.
for $1.
Yeah, you got to buy a pack of condoms, but they'll throw in a joint.
Yeah. My brother and the same friend were driving at night with the floodlights on. They saw something about 9 feet tall and humanoid peek out from behind a tree and watch them as they drove. Think we're talking about Bigfoot here?
It could be. Hide behind. Saying. They're more north, but
Could have ventured down south to see what was down there.
I think there's a lot of similarities between a hide behind and a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
throwing that out there.
My bro has a fort built in those woods.
Of course, yeah, he's prepared.
Last week, I went to the fort at night with him and his friends, and he went on a speech about how nothing crosses the fence the fort was built up against. Almost felt like he was challenging whatever it was to cross the fence and do so. We all had begged him to stop. That mentality wasn't good for the acid trip we were about to take.
Damn.
My gut tells me we will definitely be seeing more spooks. End of Reddit story.
That's the end, so nothing happened that night, I'm
so,
assuming.
I don't know. They just saw a bunch of tall, shadowy, white-eyed figures.
Or was that just like before they took the acid? Like he was typing all this up, and it's like, period. All right, boys, give me the acid.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah. But
That's crazy.
I just saw that, and I'm like, oh, Reddit, I'm throwing it in there.
Yeah, dude, we haven't been to Reddit in so long.
I know. I was jonesing for some Reddit.
Of like the full list of our topics here, which we printed out for the festival, and man, we have been slacking on Reddit topics.
We'll bring it back. Or even if you guys got some of your own stories, you throw them our way.
Yeah, you email us a good story, dude. We'll do an episode where we talk about your story.
Even if it's not real, we'll still.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Good story writer.
Real to us.
Yeah. Hey, Steve King, email us. R.L. Stein. John Carpenter.
Steve from Blue's Clues.
Steve's from Blue's Clues. Dude, my wife got in a huge argument. Not a huge argument. That is a bit dramatic, but she got
Huge.
She got in an argument with me that is it Josh is the Blue's
New
Clues
one.
guy now, yeah. That there was nobody between Josh and Steve. I said, yeah, there was.
Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was Joe.
Was she in a coma those years?
I don't know. We argued about it for a while until I just picked up my phone and just typed it in for 3 seconds. It's like, yeah, his name's Joe. Here he is. This is a picture of him. It's over.
Did it come back to her then?
No, she didn't remember at all. She just said,
Oh.
okay. Went back to what she was doing. Probably knitting or something.
Or sewing machines.
No, she don't know how to do that.
Anyway, anywho, let's wrap this bitch up.
Let's wrap this bitch up.
So I reviewed the history of the lake and area. We talked about some of the deaths and accidents that occurred on the lake, though there are many more that we did not talk about. So is
They're
this
just too spooky?
Yeah, too spooky for you folks. So is this lake cursed? Is this place haunted? I think it all has the potential to be.
For sure.
And this question here, I really like this question. Have you ever thought about what it means for a place to be literally erased? What do you think happens to a community's spirit when their home just disappears underwater?
I think that's how, like, when you get into something like this and a whole entire place, community, all that, all the culture and everything that comes with the community is erased.
And like all the racial tension. And
Yeah,
things
especially
that
I feel like especially when you're talking about racial
Mm-hmm.
tension, you have the perfect recipe to conjure something up.
That was my next bullet.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm glad you said
I
that.
just think that I think more things are conjured up than we realize. When we talk about all these haunted places, we talked about Pennhurst, we talked about Shawnee, we talked about this place. There's so much negative energy, death, destruction in these places. Yeah, I definitely think we're talking about something being conjured. Whether it's spirits that were left there, I'm not sure, but I definitely think there's something conjured.
Yeah, because I think even if, you look back at like the Native Americans with this area, like all the history with the Native Americans and then the African Americans, and then just them just taking out this whole place to make this reservoir, like there's a lot of bad juju there that
A lot of bad juju.
is sitting under that lake.
Yep.
And actually, if you look online, you can see pictures that like scuba divers and stuff have taken of like cemeteries and stuff under the water. It's freaking,
That's insane.
it's so creepy.
It's insane.
And like people are just up there swimming on top of it and have like no idea of the stuff that happened.
So could you imagine you just taking your wife and kids, driving down to the cemetery, and just playing a game of baseball in the middle of the cemetery?
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what's happening right above them in this lake.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Unbeknownst to the people that are up there swimming.
Yeah. And like we said early on, they supposedly tried to move a lot of these bodies and graves, but we know that didn't happen.
Yeah, they moved like 2, and it's like, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, it's like, well, we can say we moved them because we moved 2.
Way too much work than we want to get into.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that this lake has all the makings to be cursed or haunted. I know there are many other lakes out there that have similar stories, similar histories, beginnings of places being flooded and, cemeteries and stuff like that. But I don't know if those lakes have as many deaths and freak accidents as this one.
It's a lot.
Yeah, like 700.
Yeah.
Like I saw something, I mean, this, you can't really compare, like this doesn't really give a good comparison, but I saw like in my research for this that like, I think it was from like 2010 to like present, all of the Great Lakes combined. And again, it doesn't really give a comparison at all, but I mean, the Great Lakes are huge.
Right.
Like freaking huge.
Yeah.
But if you take all the Great Lakes and add them together, I think there was like 1,200 deaths from 2010 to now. Which again, it doesn't really compare with this, but like deaths do happen in lakes, obviously.
And how many deaths would there be since 2010?
Like for this lake?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know from 94 to present, there's like 200.
Yeah.
Or over 200.
Yeah. Okay.
But, and like this lake in like the grand scheme of things or scale wise is like way smaller than like the smallest Great Lake. You know what I mean?
I also think there probably is something to having a man-made lake, because I feel like when you have a natural lake, there's certain currents and undertows and all that
are like just natural.
They're just naturally formed compared to just, we're going to open this up and pour all this water into this area.
And it's just going to, whatever fucking happens.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So you could be having just some like super unnatural water movement and stuff like that kind of suck people in.
Yeah.
All I know is I do not want to go swimming there.
Yeah. But like if you look at a picture of this place too, like it looks like a nice lake. It looks beautiful.
Lakey.
Yeah, real lakey.
That's what Bigfoot people always say. Woods look squatchy. I'm saying lakes look lakey.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
that's good.
So I'm gonna go
lakey.
This is a lakey lake right here.
We're gonna add that to shirts someday.
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, too, a lot of these deaths, like boating accidents and stuff, have to do with some drunks out there and
of course
beer, alcohol, other substances like
always. Just in your Reddit story, that's in your Reddit story there was other substances involved.
Yeah, so I think a good portion of the deaths that happen at this place, just with like 10 to 11 million people coming there each year to vacation and stuff, they're drinking alcohol, they're doing other stuff, like it's going to lead to accidents.
Yeah.
So I think a good portion of those deaths probably has to do with that. But are there some supernatural shit reaching up and pulling these people down.
That's for you to decide.
Yeah, what do you think? Let us know.
What do you think?
Mm.
Oh, Corey, is that?
So with that,
That's the end?
that's all I got, folks.
That's what we got. That was a solid episode. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Cracking Cans Cast. If you like what you heard, give us a 5-star review. Whatever you're listening to, it helps grow the cast.
And send that picture of your review to our email.
Dude,
and
you might
get
as well.
2 stickers.
You might as well.
And it's cost us money to send you the stickers.
Cost us money. It costs you nothing.
We bought the stickers. We bought the envelope. We bought the stamp. We bought the gas that took us to deliver this to you.
We
do
bought
it.
the mail person. They're locked up over in the other room. It's crazy.
Yeah. We feed them leftovers.
Yeah. It's whatever Dale don't eat. The cat.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm Corey with the I'm BK Corey with an E.
Yeah. What's BK stand for? We haven't talked about that. in a
The
while.
Burger King.
The
The butt crack.
The butt crack. Yeah, that's
butt
right.
crack.
And I'm the Crack Daddy Mike. I'm out of here. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. That's about it.
Hold on, time out.
Time out.
Beer
Hold on.
crack.
Beer crack. Wow.
We were getting TikTok. So, dude, we gotta do a little quick little.
Yeah. Side quest.
We posted a Annabelle video on TikTok, just talking about Annabelle and stuff, and I've been getting comments left and right of people apologizing and saying they're sorry for looking this doll in the eyes. It's been driving me crazy, and the thing is, this isn't even Annabelle. It's just like it's an reenactment.
Yeah.
An
Yeah.
AI reenactment of Annabelle.
Yeah.
And I got all these people bending over like,
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Bend over in front of me. See what happens.
Yeah, you're getting kicked.
Kick. That's right.
Right in the asshole.
Yep.
But anyway, I just had to get that out of my chest.
All right. We're
So,
out of here.
Yep.
Thank you. Catch us next week for another episode of the Cracking Cans Podcast.
Hell yeah, Mike's dumb.
Corey stupid, Corey stupid, Corey stupid, Corey stupid.